Hi everyone, long time no speak. It's been a while since I've been on the internet. Mainly that's because my last semester of university has started and I've been more focused on my studies than I have been on doing gal looks and making content. And unfortunately for you guys, that's gonna probably keep on going for a while. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. I gotta be making that money in the future to be able to sustain this lifestyle. So yeah, hopefully this video and a couple others will tide y'all over until Halloween. Today is the day before my birthday, so I thought I would treat myself and do what I like most, which is dressing up and looking cute and making videos for you guys. With that being said, I guess I should get on to the video, and I thought I would make good on my promise to you guys and review this waiver that I mentioned in my last Tsuyagla video. Last time I did the wireless flat iron / curler. This one's wired, and it's a waiver that was promoted by Popteen model Kumiko, as some of you may know, and I thought I'd give it a whirl and show you guys how it performs. Funny story about this waiver. I didn't intend on buying this waiver. I just had intended to buy the flat iron for science, but you know who especially didn't intend to buy any of it? Ichigo. I basically told Ichigo, if I'm going down this rabbit hole, you're coming down with me. And that led to Ichigo buying the same flat iron that I reviewed twice because they wanted them in both colors. And then they also bought a waiver. And it's so funny because they actually ended up liking both irons more than I have, but I think it's because their hair texture is different than mine, so keep that in mind while I'm doing this. Like I mentioned before, don't be deceived by my hair texture. It looks really straight and smooth right now, but naturally it's really coarse, and it looks like I don't brush my hair even though I brush my hair when I don't like do this to it. So yeah, and this isn't the Tsuyagla's doing. This is me flat ironing my hair with a Chi Lava, which, I mean, if you guys are interested in a review in that, I'll do that too, even though it's not like a Japanese product, because this is doing my hair right. But I flat ironed it just so my crimps, when I wave this, turn out more defined and like better and less like frizzy, if that makes any sense. Moving along, this is the waiver. It's got ceramic plates, and then the power settings are right here. And like the other one, it goes up to 200 and you press this little button here. And I wonder if you can see the light. Let's see. Yeah. So now I gotta wait for this to heat. And it actually heats pretty quickly, surprisingly. So while this is heating up, I thought we'd talk about the appeal of this iron back in the day. So I feel like in the early 2010s, everybody did that like mermaid wave thing. I think this is pretty popular around like 2012 to 2015, maybe a little into 2016, and then it just kind of like died off. But I always kind of wanted that like really cute Popteen hair. Like Kumiko wore this, Okarie wore this, Tsubasa especially wore this. I feel like every model's done this type of hairstyle at least once and stuff way back in the day. So how I prep my hair is, like I said, I make sure it's flat iron so the crimps work out, because otherwise they just like really frizzy. And then I give myself a middle part, but if you don't care for a middle part, you can do that slide sweep thing, and that also works as well. And what I also do is I wet my hair one strand at a time to really get everything in. And what I also do is I clip this part of my hair that's kind of in the way. I clip it back like this. Ooh, if I can get it in. So that way I can just focus on like these parts. So let's begin crimping. So I take a section like this that's kind of like thin, and I take some water, if I can find my water. Here we go. And I spray this down. This is just an old Ichikami bottle I filled with water for things like this, right? And I make sure that gets in there, especially on my ends. And then you go in with the iron, like so. Whoa. You want to make sure it really gets in there. You have to wait a little while for it to really get in. A lot of the infomercial shows like kind of people pressing like this. This definitely takes some time getting used to for sure. And then go do it again. And I kind of do that to kind of keep the crimp in as it cools. That's one end. It's super crimped. What I do just to ensure that the crimp won't come out is I spray it like so, just to ensure that it'll like stay put, because otherwise you'll get like a questionable situation. There's another piece. Like I said before, I want to kind of freeze it in place, otherwise it's just gonna fall out over time. So this is one side waved and here's the other side straight. As you see, it crimps it quite a bit, like takes quite a bit of length off, don't you think? So here are the final results of the waver. I do feel like this took a shorter time for Ichigo to do than it would me, because my hair is so long and thick and like coarse, so I have to hold it there for a little longer of a time than they did. However, I do feel like if you have the time to spare, this definitely is worth it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this type of hair makes me feel like a Popteen model for sure. The Tsuyagla Wave does a really good job at doing what it's supposed to do. So if you can find one, I highly recommend it. This definitely does the job. I'm not sure how other wavers work or if they work the same way. This one I feel like is a little safer than your typical waver though, because it has like these plastic clamps that really help you not burn yourself compared to other wavers that I've noticed that are just like straight up metal, and I don't know what that's for. And I don't know if like other wavers kind of are shaped like this. They seem a little bit more rounder than this one, so I don't know if it exactly gives you different results or not, but this is really cute. I really like this. So something I forgot to mention as I was doing my hair is that this waver comes in 2 different sizes. Currently I have the 26mm one, and this one is getting harder to find because it's the more popular one, because it kind of gives you a tighter wave, as you see. But there's also a 32mm one, which is a bigger barrel, and it gives you a looser wave than this one does. That one's a little bit easier to find, so if you have a preference for looser waves, definitely get that one. But if you want tighter, you want this. So before you buy your waver, make sure you're getting the correct size. Go look in the descriptions of products before you purchase them. I recommend that for anything. Just check the description of things because you don't know what you're getting sometimes. Anyways, that is the end of this video. What do you guys think? Would you buy this? Let me know in the comment section below. Anyways, I will see you guys next video. Until next time.